Here we go. Sun's getting ready to go down. It's only like 7:30 though. It's been cloudy. This is crazy. First time out here in like 3 years. There's a blind curve around everywhere we look. Dang. What am I doing out here? Yeah, I know what you're saying. You're being dumb. No, I'm being smart. It's the same route every time. Look at this blind curve. Last time this happened, I had to act like I was running. The funny thing is they're going to see me cross the road like a chicken. Why did the chicken cross the road? Crap. The good old boys just rolled by. You know, we're surrounded. There's one road. Jeez. Of course I'm out of breath. I had to run my butt up here to this little section here so I could duck out. Hardcore. Because I thought they saw me. I thought they did. I was coming up that hill right there. I was. And I saw them driving right through there. And they slowed down. I thought they might have seen me. I'm wearing all black. That's not the best contrast mix. It's not. All you have to do is just look for that shadow. Yeah, construction material. It's all dumped out here. But it's not just construction material. Dang, I'm surrounded. I had to cut the video. I did. Because the cops keep rolling by looking for me. Well, they're not looking for me. There's an intersection right down here about 300 feet between these two roads. And this piece of land right here, this real estate, comes into a corner right there. Dang it. The things I go through. I'm a kid. Every time I wake up in the morning, I'm 17 years old. Every time I wake up in the morning. My mind is, but look, you see those blue bottles. They're not perfect. The smaller one's cracked. But I can't get those things out of here. They're too big to fit in my pocket or anything. Yeah, I gotta be careful. Because every time a car rolled through, I had to duck out like Rambo. I did. And look what I did to myself, too. No big deal. I just cut myself. Crap. And my outfit doesn't work with the contrast out here. It doesn't. You're going to see black motion against a white strip of asphalt. Somebody's down there. Dang, you know that's what they're going to say. Crap. I know, guys. And anybody could walk by also. But you see something. What did I tell you about those Noxzema bottles? I don't know if that one's broken or not. I don't know. We're about to go take a look. My favorite color, cobalt blue. You better believe I'm ripping that out of here. Yes, sir. Oh no. Dang it. It's broken. Let's go ahead and get it out of here. I'm trying to look as fast as I can. Crap. I think they saw my ass. Ooh, my bad. I'll have to cut that out of the video. Looks like they're going to circle around. Let's wait to see. Bigger stashes over there. I know that for a fact. Yeah, we're in an urban area for sure. There's people walking down there. And they're going to take 30 minutes to get by. Ooh, they had puppies. Oh no, they got doggies. They got a German Shepherd. I cannot make He's going to hear me a mile away. I need the bird's help. Look at him. He's going to sniff me out. Crap. The things I go through just for some dang mementos for my travels. Okay. I don't know if we're in the clear yet. Should I wait? Told you. Crap. Anybody could walk by at any moment. Anybody could drive by at any moment. I'm going to screw myself out here. Feels like I'm cornered every step of the way. Here's the main bottle dump right here. Crap. They're going to play with us all day, aren't they? All night. I see blue. I want to go after it. I think I already found that one, though. Like 4 years ago. Man. It's broken. Yeah, I know. There's cobalt all the way through this area. I'll tell you what, yeah, I'm afraid I'm going to get caught out here. Dang, I'm trying to concentrate on the good stuff. I've already had to duck out like 5 times. People keep coming by. They do. Well, that's their prerogative. They can. They have to. It's 2 exits. But look at this old school mason jar I found. It's got that grid on it. That's cool. I'm keeping that if I can get that in my left pocket. I'll be walking out here crazy again. But look what else I found. I'm going to play with you guys for a minute. Yeah, depressing glass. Probably 1930s, 1940s. But it's broken. You talk about being depressed when I pulled that out of the ground. Like I pulled my friend out of the ground, or I'm going to. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff broken out here. There is. Yeah, I'm dish shopping, Da Vinci style, like always. Crap. I need a rake out here, but there's no way I'll be able to get around. No way I can get around with it out here. I need to invent some kind of rake I can fold up. Glass all over the place. No, I'm not talking about broken glass. I'm talking about bottles. All over the place out here. I want to keep that. I do. But I'm trying to use my eyes to see if I can see designs on them. Is this a vase? I bet it's broken. No, we're keeping this bad boy. Look. I'm not going to get this out of it. Man. You know what this means. Boy, yeah. That's really a vase. I mean, it's like, okay. They don't make things the way they used to. They don't. Not anymore. This is just some kind of condiment jar, maybe. But the way it looks, it's really a vase now. A nice little floral vase. Crap. Man, what the crap. Always trying to do something crazy. Always. And we're wide open. See, that's partly my fault. They're going to come out here looking at heaven on earth. Be like that Da Vinci guy told us in his videos about heaven on earth. Let's look at it. And they're going to be pointing up at the trees of life out here. And then they're going to see me. And then they're going to call in on us. Oh, man. What did I tell you about working backwards and forwards at the same time? Sometimes they'll screw you good, if you know what I mean. I know I saw this before. I did. I've seen this before out here. If only these things were intact. People, come on. Leave some better stuff for us to find. But everything's broken. 90% of it's broken. Now, since I have that makeshift vase, I'm not sure I can get this new one in my pocket. I'll just have to come back and get it later. Oh yeah, here's the lamp. Right there. 1940s. What is this, Weller or something? I used to collect this stuff. I did. This famous artist. If somebody comes out here, I'm just going to tell them that I'm doing some kind of history lesson. A history movie. Yeah, this cheap vase. I mean, it's not cheap anymore, but yeah, what is that? You already know that pattern, guys. I do too. Whole China. Whole, whatever it is. I can't read it. I just remember it from the good old days. Yeah, I don't know if this is a lamp. Yeah, it was the old vase. Dang, what a shame. Japan, not occupied Japan. If this was occupied Japan, you better believe that thing's going to be worth a pretty penny if it was intact. Yeah, now I'm starting to touch the stuff that I found before. I think I got away with it last time because it was raining. It was pouring down rain out here about 3 years ago on some random Saturday. All right, I guess I'm in a safe zone. I'm not sure though. I don't know if people can see me or not. But yeah, I'm still looking. Of course I am. But you guys did something bad. You did. Look at all these dang batteries out here I forgot about. That's crazy. Crap load of batteries. Mixed with a crap load of bottles too. Look at this one I found. Nice architecture right here. First intact one I've ever found. I'm keeping it. Orange Crush. Probably 1960s, 1950s, I'm not sure. That's a cool looking pattern. First one intact I've ever found. Oh yeah, you saw something else in my pocket too. Yeah, disc shopping. Worth about -9 cents for the both of them. Of course. You heard me right. -9 cents for the both of them. Yeah, look at all this out here. Man. I found a few interesting pieces. I did. Yeah, but I'm not taking any of it. I found another one of those wishbone jars. I did. The ones that look like nice vases. Yeah, like the pressing glass or something. Yeah. I don't know when the good stuff ends or when it begins. I don't. Oh, great. Yeah, I see that broken Fire King Jadeite right there. Crap. If only it was intact. Yeah. Hope everybody enjoys the little danger video. Not danger. Not really. Just taking cool little risks. That's all. Yeah, man. But they're testing the crap out of me. I see designs all over the place out here. Closer I get to the road, the more I might screw myself. Yeah, but look at this. After Shade Bottle 1950s. I don't know what that is. I'm keeping that. If I can get that in my pocket. Yeah. Haven't seen a design like this before. All it takes is research looking at the bottom of the bottles, dummy. I know. I'm going to have the largest worthless bottle collection you can imagine. All right, I guess I'm in the clear for the meantime. Look at this. Told you they were going to test me. Look at that. Yeah. All right. Little trinket jars. Look around real quick. Yeah. Perfect. Should have worn my mountain boots with some socks. I should have. What a mistake. Dang it. At least I found at least 5 or 6 bottles. Crazy. Perspective. Work with perspective. What I mean by work with perspective. You see these trees in a row, don't you? You have to stand at an angle. Stick man. Let's get out of here. You know they're going to keep on coming, but I want to keep looking. See you guys later.